Welcome back, it's more music. And as she builds on her growing success, Boohle is currently working on a new project that fans eagerly anticipate. With her talent and dedication, she's poised to solidify her place in the Amapiano genre and inspire the next generation of musicians. Whether through new collaborations or innovative sounds, Boohle continues to push the boundaries of her craft, making her an exciting artist to watch in the coming years. She joins us now in studio to tell us more about her current work. Boohle, very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You know, we're just discussing off camera how Hamba Wena is doing and whether you saw it coming and how it just became an instant hit and the fact that it started on TikTok. Once it starts on TikTok, then it blows up. Did you see it coming though?
I didn't see it coming. I mean, when you're recording songs, it's always just more about the vibe and the energy you have in the studio.
Yeah,
and the next thing, once you release the song, you're just hoping for the best.
Yeah.
And this was truly the best.
Right.
You know, the dance challenges on TikTok, that was amazing. And I think that it truly helped it push, you know, to become an international global song, if I may put it that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, TikTok and infused with dance, it truly helped us a lot on that song.
I'm sure it did. When you say it became the best of the best, and I'm sure it must have exerted so much pressure on you, you know, for other projects to be much bigger and better than this one. Nah?
I don't like putting that pressure on myself, actually.
Well, it's not you putting the pressure, it's us, the consumers of your music.
Yeah, putting pressure on me. But I'm hardly that type of person who always puts herself in pressure, because I feel like if I don't do well the next time, then ngizophathwa depression, be like, oh, I'm not enough, or I didn't do well this time. So just putting pressure on yourself, I don't think it's healthy. So just do what you do, put music out there for people, and what they're going to love and receive it. There's always music for everybody.
Yeah. And I quite like that approach, because even if the next project doesn't do as well, but you know that you've accomplished.
Exactly.
I mean, you gave the audience, you gave the masses what they wanted in the initial project.
Exactly.
And let's talk about your songwriting process. Where do you normally draw your inspiration to start writing songs?
Okay, so because my normal setting of writing a song is usually in studio, so I can say that I just let my mind flow and just like I let my mind literally just run everywhere and get out of the actual studio and let my mind go wherever it wants to go. So for me, writing is more about telling a story. So it's about motivation, inspiration, speaking about spirituality, praising God, my wishes in life. You know, it could be anything, relationships, what you wish for a relationship, or a heartbreak. You just think of something painful, you know, the worst heartbreak, or a heartbreak that you think is still about to come. You know, anything is possible because it's songwriting, and that's just what being a creative truly is. It's basically storytelling. So for me, it's been just about storytelling to people.
You know, Boohle, your music and not necessarily Hamba Wena, I would imagine it changed your life. It gave you so much recognition, both locally and internationally. So the kind of accolades that you got as a result of this song and other songs, it made you grow in the industry.
Truly.
So let's talk about your level of growth. How have you grown since you started?
I've grown a lot. I've truly grown. I think as well, some people have told me, oh, your voice even changed. Yeah, because you know, once I started singing when I was still a kid, man. I was still a kid, and I started singing. So the people, as I logo bangis from like back then, they can tell that there's been a little bit of growth. Also in the songwriting, there's a lot of growth in how you just approach things in life, how you approach the industry. It's not the same. And also with growth comes a lot of responsibility. We're performing for bigger crowds.
Of course.
We're traveling the world now. I just started as a little girl, you know, hustling gigs, asking for free gigs, performing for free, and now we're truly just getting paid, and we are a demand. South Africa is a demand right now.
Of course, it
all
is.
over the world, which is amazing. So that is truly growth for me, and I think it's good growth for all of us in the industry. It's good growth for Amapiano, for young people. Yeah.
And when you speak of growth, I mean, it comes with a whole lot of reflection, just looking back at what you would have done better or what you can do much better in order to be the bigger and the better version of yourself, isn't it?
Truly. You know, you always have that thing of looking back and just thinking, if I'd done this thing differently,
Yeah.
what would it be like right now?
Yeah.
If I took this opportunity or if I left this opportunity, there's always stuff like that. But the biggest thing for me is, even though I can reflect but never have regrets, because you'll always be where you're supposed to be. It's not a mistake, so acceptance of where you are right now is the best, because you have to accept where you are. Don't fight it, and then you can be able to move on much better.
Yeah.
Ungaloku uphathwa ama-depression
Hey,
ukuthi,
wena.
if mangabe if bekwenzakale kanje nakanje
Eish,
nakanje.
wena.
So there'll always be a reflection. There's always going to be certain decisions which you're thinking, was I correct? Was this the best? But okay, fine, it happened, move on. And there's a lot to learn from as well. So everything is a learning process. It's a long journey. So you keep on learning. You learn every day.
Yeah.
So as a person, I think a lot of people shouldn't deprive themselves of that, of learning every day. Just learn from your mistakes, whether it's a mistake, whether it's a good opportunity. Also, not every good opportunity is a good opportunity.
True. I like that. I take that point.
Yes.
All right, Boohle, great chatting to you, man. And I'm putting pressure on you, live on TV, on Morning Live, that we need a hit bigger than Hamba Wena.
Pressure, okay. But I have my new album out right
Yes,
now,
yes.
so you can go check it out, and then you can decide if it's bigger than Hamba Wena.
I'll do that. Boohle, lovely chatting to you. All the best, eh?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Good stuff. Well, we're just chatting to award-winning Amapiano vocalist Boohle of Hamba Wena fame, talking about her project.